Alright, hello everyone. Yeah, hi. Uh, Dark Souls. What a strange beast you're going to be. Various redeeming a lurk right out the gate. Understandable and comprehensible. Thank you for the hydrate, Terry. Oh, wrong one. Right one. So, Dark Souls, Prepare to Die Edition. It's the PC version. You can see from the main menu I have DS Fix enabled. So that the game is lightly modded. I also have a couple texture mods for armor. You can also see that there is a big old appreciate and respect me, please have fun with Dark Souls. You see, that's the problem, TM. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do the entire playthrough, but I am damn gonna try. Character name, Rat. We play as a male because there are some exploits we may end up cornering ourselves into using. And by cornering ourselves into using, I mean that I'm going to abuse the ever-living hell out of because I'm impatient and I've played this game for almost 500 hours. Realistically, the build TM that we're going to go for, I personally love just playing as the Deprived because man with stick and completely averaged and normal stats is always fun. But for what we're going to end up doing, the three big stats are going to be endurance, strength, and vitality. But there's a caveat to that of there's a minimum dexterity requirement. Warrior wouldn't be a bad pick. Knight wouldn't be a bad pick. Wanderer would be suboptimal, but fine. Thief would be an objectively bad choice here. They start with incredibly high dexterity, low strength, low endurance, and low vitality. Endurance covers your equipped load, vitality is your health, and strength is necessary for some heavy weapons. However, as you can see in the description, Guilt-Ridden Thief, high critical hits, has Master Key. That Master Key is one of the starting gifts. If you start as anyone else, and you want the Master Key, you have to give up your gift. So, we're taking the Thief, so we can double dip on the starting gift. Now, what am I going to do? The Goddess's Blessing for a very powerful heal, but a single consumable one. Black Firebomb, so I can get the Demon's Great Hammer early. At least I think I can. Twin Humanities for an insta-heal and a couple percentages of drop rate. Binoculars. Alright, Pendant. Very compelling. A second Master Key to completely embrace the madness. The Tiny Being's Ring, which, the special travel ring, the HP recovers slowly while equipped is a lie. It increases your max HP. It doesn't heal you. It increases your health. This is a misnomer. It's still in here. Or the Old Witch's Ring. Gift from a witch, ancient ring with no obvious effect. We're taking the Old Witch's Ring. I know what it's for. And, you'll find out eventually. Physique, tiny head, because I'm a moron. We'll start with commoner. Hair, honestly don't care. We'll go with swept back and color. Red. Use the god's color. Now we're going to customize. Everyone knows what's going to happen here. His forehead just keeps growing. It's impressive. That Cro-Magnon brow just... Whew. He looks like the Dung Eater. What's happening to his cheeks? Oh no! Hold on, he flipped from inhuman to human with a single dead button press. What? He's back to... Have I just made a high elf vampire? Are we going back to Skyrim? Is this what happens to the old Mary when they get conflict the vampirism? Because that's what it looks like. Okay. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect the demon worshippers.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart western skills. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the scales, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
Yes, all the major players, including us. Every named character in there, in that beginning, we are going to kill. They are going to die, potentially double die.
And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Oscar. You look like a goddamn pickle. Hold on. So, oh, this... Whenever we're climbing the ladder, we're gonna get a bit of an opportunity to see what our character looks like here. Oh. Oh, he looks so diseased, so sickly. I meant to roll there, not jump, but alrighty then. I suppose I should explain why I've stripped down to my skivvies and am currently streaking towards my objective. And that is because it helps with stamina regen.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I were both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen. And thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. And thank you.
So, odd question I have that makes sense to me, but maybe I don't get it. Why doesn't he take a sippy from the Estus? Why is that just for me? Oh, there he goes. I'm mad I got hit there. Curse you and your toothpick's incredible range. Good heavens. Alright, so one of the problems with DS Fix in the 60 FPS is that sometimes you get stuck a little. It happens. We missed! I swear, making the plunging attack with the bandit's knife is a little awkward. Because it's so short, it sometimes likes to just miss. In that case, I messed up. Fortunately, the bandit's knife has bleed on it. Now, you might be wondering, alright, I'm in my skivvies, I've got a parrying shield and a knife that does bleed. What is my first course of action? Step 1, get a replacement shield. Step 2, maybe get a ring. Yes, possibly a ring. Step 3... Step 3 is also ring.
Only in the ancient legends.
Look, long story short, we got kidnapped by a bird. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that. I didn't think the cutscenes would just be a black screen. Interesting. Well, we don't have to touch dexterity for the rest of the run. In theory. Alright, so we've got 3 skill points that we can put into stuff. For now, 1 in strength and 2 in endurance. You might be wondering, have I planned this out? Is this route something I spent countless hours routing and planning and thinking about really, really hard? No, I haven't. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't think about it at all. I looked at the list of weapons. I remembered where most of them are, and I decided, let's go make bad decisions. This seems like a great idea. Sign me up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make bad decisions. I'm going to collect some shinies from around Firelink. Real quick. I'm not going to talk to Petrus yet. That is Petrus of Thorland. He's like Micah Bell, except way worse. Now, we aren't really going to be doing a whole lot of PvP this time around. Probably. Not intentionally, anyways. So those red eye orbs have limited use, but they do have one funny little use for a fluffy little friend. Collecting all kinds of goodies. This is the Zweihander. Very good. The winged spear is right up here as well. Now, I am half tempted to do a cheesy strat right up... Who died? That's not the point. But I have an urge, a temptation, a devilish temptation to do a cheesy strat, which involves going to the catacombs immediately. But that's not what we're doing. We are, in fact, doing the other cheese route. This does lock us out of a very efficient early soul farm, but that's not too... Well, no, I can activate the soul farm later. Elevator back up. Normally I jump right off, but I want to grab the consumable souls here. Very good. There are some transient curses down there in a pot, but we don't need those yet. There's a blacksmith right down this staircase who's also a mage and merchant. Hi. I forget your name because I never do magic runs. Rickert? Rickert of Vinheim? Master Key because we are playing as a thief. Another soul. Now, this is normally where you end up after you've beaten Blighttown. If we go through this cave, it leads us directly into Blighttown. So let's not and say we didn't. We'll go to the Toxic Swamp later. It's funny that no matter how rickety this bridge looks, it's completely safe. It just looks unsafe. Now, an amateur mistake here is to get greedy and go for those two glowy glowies. Those activate this undead dragon. This one doesn't, however. Oh, wait, no. Tail didn't have a hitbox. Nice. Why do the drakes breathe the lightning? Good question. I don't have an answer for you. They just do, okay? Hey, Brock. How you doing? Okay, no, we want that to Alright. Sleeping, coming to chill with me for a bit before you go to sleep. Well, you're in luck, because this is going to be a very chill stream. So, how dumb does chat want me to play here? Because there's something I'm gonna do, and it's a really, really bad idea. I really shouldn't be doing this. I don't need it. But, I have a wand, you see. Alabama dumb. Well, you're in luck, because this is going to be definitely public schooling level, like, decision-making at work here. That was pure greed. Need you to lightning. Very good. Perfect. Now we should be able to get up without dying. Ooh. Look at all of them down there. The RTSR, the friend of speedrunners of every game. Now, what I did there was an item use dupe, I guess you could call it. You'll notice that I still have 6 homeward bones, despite using one a moment ago. That's because it took a charge from my Estus instead. I'm going to use tricks like that a lot during this run, and if that bothers you, That's not really wrong. You're probably more right than I am, but I won't be using it to flub the run, I guess. Like, make it too easy. Am I not getting nauseous? Incredible amounts of experience with this. It's so stretched, I know. My god, I know. Why? Because this is my monitor's native resolution. Come on, game. I might be doing the speedrunner route. That doesn't mean I want the speedrunner weapon. Alright, then. So, we got the Black Knight Halberd, which is the speedrun weapon. And we also got the Grass Crest Shield. Note, I've modded it to give it a different texture because Vanilla Grass Crest is a bit meh. Because Megalodon, essentially, yeah. Diku Energy. We don't need those, but we want them. Now, if you're a smart cookie, you might be wondering, Horatio, why are you going back up? And the answer is fall damage. You see, I'm going to be using this to lower my health just a bit. This is going to be important because I'm going to be fighting a very tough enemy in just a moment. Is it necessary? No. Am I doing it anyways? Yes. Alright, final one. This should push me into RTSR. Also, I'm probably damn close to RTSR already. So RTSR is a red tearstone ring. It is a setup specifically for doing the big damage. I don't have access to the Hornet ring yet. But I will eventually. Now, all I need to do is not choke and do this next fight perfectly. Oh, you fool, you charlatan. Now, it's worth mentioning, I haven't done a playthrough of Dark Souls 1, or any of the Souls games really, in quite a long time. So this is pure luck at this point. Perfect. Alright, that's Hovel's Ring. So, now, Hovel's Ring is going to be in that slot for the entire playthrough. Full disclosure, full stop, that's what's happening. Alright, that's a problem. $56, $86. How am I one strength short? Oh, whatever. For a hot minute, we're going to use the winged spear. No, the winged spear isn't what we're going to be using for the entirety of the run. It's just something we're going to use for the moment. Specifically on these tree enemies that are just up ahead. Okay, Alright, so I'm kind of unsure. I can go after the Moonlight Butterfly, which is the easy boss TM to do. Too twinkling, too large. Well, holy shit, that was great. I was gonna need those. So, if I go after the Moonlight Butterfly, boss A, we'll call it, I can use its soul. Where's the funny sound? Oh, you want the World War II radar. God, RTSR is strong. I forgot about that. I didn't add it yet. Andy. Yet. That, and I'm not sure whether I do want to add it. Not because it's not funny, but because it might be wrong to use another creator's voice without their express permission. Mega corporations might not have this problem, but I'm a man of morals. However flimsy they may be. Hi, Andre.
Well, I'm not here.
Thank you for hurrah. Purchase item. We could get some Titanite shards right out the gate, upgrade a weapon, but we're actually going to pick up the repair box. Why? We don't need it, but it's there and I want it. I may use your voice. I'd like to use more than your voice. Anywho, so make a voiceover of it then. I mean, I could. It's not that hard of a thing to do. It's just, why?
Go get yourself.
Don't you bonk me. This is my stream. I'm allowed to be horny. Nope, still can't Swyander. Why can't I? You really require 13. I'm mad. Oh well. No. Well. Alright, so in a second here, I have some decisions to make. So, my poor ratty brain is still in Elden Ring mode, and I tried to two-hand my weapon by pressing Y and then right bumper. That is not how you do it in Dark Souls 1. You fool, you charlatan. Bring me that ass. Excuse me, Baron Knight. I'm not here for you. Not yet. I will be back. Just gonna use this real quick. Yes. Alright, now we can talk to Petrus. Because full disclosure, we're gonna slip him a bribe. Hi.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. If not, I prefer to... Hello. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
So these coins exist only to be given to... Is there a reward for the most unfitting voice in game? Perhaps? Copper coins, silver coins, and gold coins exist to be fed to Frompt, which is an NPC later.
Oh my.
That's it.
You again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
I'm not in a covenant, but this works for me. First covenant, the way of the white.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
He gives us the shrug gesture, and then we can talk to him. And this is where we need to slip him a bribe.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
So what is this undead mission?
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you. But you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
Just like the big churches, he's willing to look... Requires more souls than I have. It wasn't this much before. Insufficient dedication.
Come again.
Hold on. Will it... It's Proud Night. There. Now we definitely have enough.
No, an undead mission, regrettably, but you are...
Show your faith. Here we go. We're going to slip him a bribe. It probably scales on your level, so last time I did this, I was a lower level, so...
Very well. I can surely tell you...
This man's taking a tithe in
undead
exchange for
clerics
sensitive
are given a
information.
mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers. Very well. Through...
He sells some basic miracles, the heal, seek guidance, force, homeward. Great heal excerpt would be great. Unfortunately, the little caveat at the bottom. Great heal excerpt borrows from only several verses of Great Heal. As a result, it can only be cast a stark few times. It also doesn't affect allies. Neither does heal. Homeward is just the homeward bone, but as a miracle. Talismans are the medium of which you use to cast miracles. The normal talisman exists, and the Thorland talisman exists to be the talisman, but worse.
Come again.
Please, my stumpy legs. Alright. So we need to make some bad decisions here. What are these bad decisions? Well, we're going to pop our consumable souls. Since this is DS1 OG, we don't have the benefit of multiple consumption like you do in the remaster. Alright, is that enough strength? No, it isn't. I'm getting closer, though. I'm one strength short. Son of a bitch. I'm always one strength short. Why does this keep happening to me? All right, we're going to make an exceptionally bad decision here. How bad is an exceptionally bad decision? We're going to go after another ring. Right now we have the Red Tearstone ring and the Hovels ring, but there's another ring down in Blighttown, in heavy quotes, that we're going to go for. We're going to go for it right out the gate. For those of you who know, it's the Chloranthy ring. For those of you who don't, it's a little green ring that's found in a secret area. It's completely optional content. There is a sword down in that area as well, but I'm not confident enough in my abilities to make it down without dying. So, we're not going to go for it. Valley of the Drakes. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking about whether I want to equip the bandit knife for this, because being able to backstab the ogres that are here would be useful, but I'm not going to bother trying to engage with them. I'm merely going to avoid them. There are 3 of them total. Very good. Nulando Ruins key. That is, that wall tick is protecting one of the best pyromancies in the game. I'm beyond tempted. $69, nice. Alright. It's going well, it's going well. We can stop at the bonfire down here, which probably won't be an issue. DS fix, ladies and gentlemen, DS fix. So DS fix uncaps the frame rate. Normally DS1 is locked to 30 FPS, which is rough. It's a little rough. Now, during while sitting down at bonfires, there's a small chance, a tiny miniature chance that I might end up trapped, and I'll have to Alt F4 in order to free myself. Alright, have a good night, Brock. I hope you get your sleep in. You've earned it. Alright, so it's worth mentioning I can dupe humanity through the use of a Firekeeper soul, but I'm not going to do that unless I have to. I'll keep one around, but if I get stuck trying to farm for a specific item, spoiler alert, maybe. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reverse hollowing. There's an NPC invasion in this area, and I want to show it off. Now, the trick, asterisk, is that I need to do this flawlessly and without dying. If I die here and lose the humanity, come on, I know you're around. Should spawn out in the swamp soon. There's the Dark Spirit. Now I've died. Why couldn't you just turn around? I expected it to turn and not do the "you're behind me" poop attack. I don't know why. Alright, so I guess it's time to show off this trick. You saw me do it with the Homeward Bone earlier. That's really unfortunate. Might as well kindle. No, that... I don't want to abuse the fact that I can do that. Drag Mildred up over here. Come on, Mildred. Really? I swear the taking damage is planned. Alright. Down in the hole. You can drop down, you know. The partial parries. The partial parries. So what a partial parry is, if you parry slightly too early or slightly too late, you block a percentage of the damage, whatever it is on your shield. And, you take some chip damage from it, but you don't take a hit stun. You can actually, even if you have 0 poise, you can avoid a knockdown or like getting pancaked if you partial parry. It's actually a trick I might end up using against a certain boss, the Iron Golem, later. The Iron Golem has a shockwave attack, and I can... What's the term? I can partial parry the shockwave in order to not get knocked down. Also, it's worth mentioning, my damage is spectacularly low for where I am. You're not supposed to be here with this low of a damage, but here I am with this low of a damage. What? Mildred knows where I am at all times, so she's on her way here. One moment. Sorry, someone shouted something to me and I wasn't expecting it. We're gonna die to Mildred a bunch of times here, aren't we? It happens. Again, this is kind of the downside. It's like, oh, I know what I'm doing, TM. Alright. Then, why are you in Blighttown with an unupgraded knife? An unupgraded pocket shiv? Reasons. I could actually go grab the item I'm down here for, but I do want to get Maneater Mildred while I'm here. So this is a thing that happens. This is what I'm referring to, but I say that the game can lock me in the bonfire. I can't access any menus. The only way out of this is if I get attacked, but there are no enemies here. I'm outside of aggro range of everything. The only thing I can do here is Alt F4. This is a common 60 FPS problem. On the original Dark Souls, it as far as I know, it's been fixed in the remaster. Also, here you can see my test character, who's actually on the exact same pace that that my actual character is. You are a goddamn problem, little mosquito. The mosquitoes of Blighttown are notoriously a pain in the butt. It'd be really funny if she ran into the 60 FPS glitch and just fell through the floor. No, we got the parry, but we also got a partial. Our timing was very close to being wrong there. Get her away from the wall. There we go. It's that easy. I'm just dumb. We got a humanity out of it. Actually, multiple humanities. Also got... Wasn't she supposed to drop a hat? Well, she dropped the butcher's knife, which theoretically could be wielded eventually. That's not what we're here for. Although I will say I have used the butcher's knife to great effect previously. The butcher's knife requires the same strength as the as the Zweihander? Why? You know what? I'm not going to think about it. Although real quick, we're going to do this. Oh yeah, it's all ogre now. Look, I've done Unga Bunga run of Elden Ring and it was suffering. But no, it works here. Bit more even stat distribution. I'm gonna grab a couple pickups in the swamp here. Also, look at how low my poison resistance is. Isn't that funny? Doesn't it make you laugh? Alright, so we're off to grab the Chloranthy ring now. The Sever is over there. We could grab that as a interesting weapon to have, but that's not what we're here for. These roots are going to be a problem, as they always are. Oh, the plague shield, what a great reward. This wall isn't real. Oh, another chest. I wonder what's inside of it. Twin Humanities, isn't that great? This wall isn't real either. The Great Hollow. So a thing that that I'm going to be doing here is exclusively going to be grabbing the Chloranthy Ring. I'm deciding whether or not I want to go down and take a run for the Dragon's Greatsword. It's there. It is, in fact, there. Fine. Fine game. Twist my arm, why don't you? Alright, if you're a sane person, you're wondering why I'm stripping down my skivvies. The answer is, fall damage is based on your equip rate a little bit. But there are still just kill thresholds. Ah, beef jerky time. I would say beef jerky, but am I the turtleneck? Am I the pickled turtleneck? Everyone else saw that, right? How it threw me into the center? How I moved super far unnaturally? That's this game in a nutshell. Oh, God. God damn it. I survived that time, but I'm not where I need to be. Also, the 60 FPS is set in again. Now, full disclosure, the reason I don't want to go all the way down is there's an enemy in this area called basilisks. Basilisks are incredibly dangerous. Like, I don't have an answer for them currently. Like, even using that ultra great sword I have, the Zweihander, it's not going to make things good. All because they can inflict a status effect called Curse. Yep, there go the crystal lizards. Alrighty then, I want to go back up. Alright, that means cheesing with a homeward bone. Alright, we're just going to have the Grass Crest shield equipped for this. We're going to unequip the RTSR, as fun as it is. Chloranthy Ring. Alright. The Grass Crest shield, the shield we currently have, gives us stamina regen. The Chloranthy Ring gives us stamina regen. We have double stamina regen. Look at how fast that stamina comes back. Thing of beauty. Now, we could in theory go down and fight Quelaag and get some use out of our old witch's ring immediately. But it's not worth it currently. Take a quick pit stop here. Mostly just to set our respawn location. Thank you for the soul. Auf Wiedersehen. Fun fact, we're not done down here yet. Not by a long shot. There's actually several other things we have to do while we're down here. In fact, the weapon of the run can be acquired down here. And I probably will end up getting it from here because the real drop rate for the weapon of this run is like 2% from one enemy down in post-Lord Vessel area. And, look, I get it, but I don't wanna. No, Mr. Blow Darter. Please don't blow dart me. I don't have the health for this. Ah. I think he shaved my ass with that shot. Thank goodness he roared. If they'd both attacked, I would have been in, a tiny bit of a pickle. I would have been in a pack of trouble. Those ogres don't pursue you past the end of the cave. Not normally, anyways. Ah, yes, the Nulando ruins. Grabbed that. We could go grab a transy. No, we need to go back up to I almost called Firelink Majula. We need to go back up to Firelink and sit down at that bonfire to set our respawn location. After that, we can come back down here, grab the Firekeeper soul that's here. No, Firekeeper. Goodbye, Firekeeper. There's a woman in the walls. You thought I was going to level up. I've decided to take an alternative. I'm going to go grab some Titanite off of Andre instead of farming it. And then I'm going to upgrade the Zweihander. Because I can. I was tempted to hit you with a Psyche You Thought and head directly to the Undead Asylum again, but we'll do that later. Ignore the Baronite Knight. One day I'll be able to make it on top of the railing.
Well, I'll use me.
Seven. I don't have any money.
Go get your...
Alright, I'm gonna go kill those hollows, that Baronite Knight. And it should be fine. Also, I should have enough stamina or equip load to... Oh, I don't. Alright, how much do I need to get rid of? Do I at least get to keep my pants? Yes, I get to keep the pants. Classic problem. I'm gonna need to get more than the Titanite shards I got already, because the Zweihander, despite being very good, isn't our endgame weapon. There's a different ultra great sword we have in mind. Hi, Barry. You're not supposed to be there, but... Alrighty then. Oh, a free Titanite shard. There should be a Balder Knight over here that I can kill for some emergency souls real quick. Now, fun fact. He has ears, but they're not very good as he is undead. So if you walk up, approach slowly, you can get a free backstab. Wow, Baronac Knight did not Baronac, the, Balder Knight did not give many souls. That's unfortunate. This should still be enough, but, eh. Someday. There we go.
Well, you seem to need any.
Yes. Reinforced weapon. Alright, so we're one short, which means we didn't buy... We needed 2 more.
Don't get your...
Okay. We're about to develop a new fetish. Fetish for the armpit. There we go. Demon Titanite. Now, the Titanite Demon there doesn't respawn. The Baronac Knight doesn't respawn. We could go after the, Bell Tower Gargoyles. We could. But is that what we want to do? Yeah, alright, fine. So there's a bunch of stuff that I want to do. So that resignation there was me having an internal monologue about, do we want to go meet the Golden Boy? Do we want to go grab Solaire? We don't need to summon him, but I feel like it'd be nice to show him off, because he is a mainstay in the community as well as within the game. He had such an impact that he was able to resurrect in games he shouldn't have been in. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just, not what a lot of people wanted, and... well, not a bad thing, but it was... It makes it odd. I don't know how to phrase it other than just... I don't think any character in the Soulsborne series has gotten as much, like, recognition and staying power as Solaire has. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. It simply is. There's the halberd. Full disclosure, before the stream started, and before deciding, I'm just gonna go into the classic. Spyhander build. I did genuinely stop and think about the possibility of doing, do I have any alluring skulls on me? No, I don't. That's regrettable. I did stop and think about having a flamberge build, but I eventually decided not to. Give me that butt. I didn't even get the backstab. That's fine. Ah, fanged boarhelm. Oh, that dude was the one responsible. Interesting. Well, that doesn't really matter. There's the alluring skulls. I thought that first dude I lured out and killed separately was the one who had the, was the one who'd run back. I got it wrong. It happens. Alright, there's a fight at the top of the staircase that I want to take real quick. What is this luck? Oh my god, that is... oh, that is chef's kiss luck. That is... Alright, so if I remember right, the Black Knight Greatsword upgrades with Twinkling, so... I don't need... I'm fairly certain I don't need any more dexterity for the weapon I plan on doing this run with. But... I might want to put 3 pity points into dex here in a sec. Alright, so this ladder is notorious for killing you if you slide down it with the 60 FPS enabled. So let's take it slow. Lucky humanity. The rat is stuck in me. Brother, I'm pinned here. Now, it's worth mentioning, people who are vaguely familiar with Dark Souls 1 will know that there's a special little thing above this bridge. And that this is the location of one of the best early free soul farms in the entire game. For where it is and how convenient it is one of the best. And you'll often see Gravelord servants plying their trade up here. They will Gravelord and then they'll just kind of hang out on this bridge. But, you might notice something. It's a little quiet. Man, this bridge has a lot of burns on it. I wonder what caused it. Ah, man, I don't know. Well, whatever it was, it seems not to be here currently. And if you haven't caught on yet, I'm taking the piss. So there's supposed to be a wyvern. I'm going to categorize it correctly. A wyvern called the Hellkite Drake here. Normally it keeps this bridge suppressed. It breathes fire across it again and again and again until you either kill it or make it through, in which case it just kind of messes off. But that spawn, the Hellkite Drake being here, has a prerequisite. Earlier in the game, like most people, if you're going through Undeadburg, the first easy low-level area, you'll encounter it and it will interrupt you as you try to cross a narrow bridge. Or section of the wall, really. It'll then fly off. But since I never encountered that, it's not set to show up here.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it.
Solaire.
I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Brother.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
My god, I'm being propositioned so early in the game.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this. We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use these to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Blinded by this man's charisma and raw sex appeal.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
The sun disappeared. The sun just dabbed out. It retired. Bye, son. I hope you find your dad. Alright, so we could go take on that, but there's also a really dumb decision I could make. So the game really wants you to go up, go through the parish, to fight in the bell tower, the bell tower gargoyles, but, and hear me out. I can make some bad decisions here, and I can go down, fight the copper demon, which is normally like the third boss you fight. No, never mind. I keep forgetting Taurus demon exists. So normally you fight the asylum demon, the Taurus demon, the bell tower gargoyles. Yeah, the bell tower gargoyles, then you go to Copra, and then down into the depths where you fight the Gaping Dragon. Then from Gaping Dragon you fight through to Blight Town, and this is an ambush. Come on, I know you're there. The problem with low poise. It would have been really embarrassing to die there. What's this shield? It's the Grass Crest shield. I have a mod to change its texture. It does nothing else. It's just the texture. These. There we go. I personally didn't like the look of the normal Grass Crest shield, so I just grabbed a mod off the Nexus and popped it in. I think I have one for the longsword as well. Ah, yes, the Tarkus Conundrum. If I had actually killed the right hollow when taking out the pig, this wouldn't be a problem. I wouldn't have to take this roundabout. But I'm dumb, so we do. What? Sorry, I'm doing... Wasn't there a Baldur Knight here? Staring at this dead body? There you are. You're a little late there, bud. Oh, it just has a slightly cleaner texture. Like, I didn't do any... Well, no, that's a lie. The, Demon Great Machete is modded out to be much, much cleaner. Other than the Demon Great Machete, I don't think I have any particularly extensive mods. I mean, there's the UI and ultra-visible HP bars, and summon signs have higher clarity, and... Longsword, Grass Crest. I might have done something with the Artorias swords as well, but I think that just cleaned up their textures a bit. Right. Oh, we also need to talk to, Sigmire? Sigmire. Yes, it's Sigmire. Sorry, there's Sigmire, who's in this game, Siglinda, his daughter, and then Sigurd in 3. All are Onion Knights of Katarina. Very proud people. He's like Winnie the Pooh, I swear.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So, here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Still closed. Still closed.
Oh god, Sigmar, I forgot how funny you were.
Still closed. Still closed.
Good luck. Ah. Alright, I think I need to buy 2 more Titanite shards. And then I can get the Zweihander to +5? Or is that at 4?
Well, you need any...
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Yeah, we can get it to 5. On the other hand... Oh, we only need 1, so... Yeah. Jesus Christ, Fearless. That... Whew. I would say that's quite the take, but... A lot of people have done character analyses... Analyses? analyzed his character. And, he's the problem. He's always the problem. I guess while I'm here, I'll pick up a longsword. God, that's expensive and not worth it, but whatever.
Go get your...
It'd be really funny if I pulled out the longsword and it turned into the fucking penetrator from Saints Row. That's it. It's not super comprehensive, and I know the game looks stretched out because it's on an ultra-wide monitor, and it's stretched to a resolution it was never intended to be played at, but that's it. It's just slightly cleaner.
Well, you need it.
Oh, it's gonna be happening.
Go get your...
Alright, the plan. TM, we're gonna go kill the gargoyles. Should we grab the golden boy? Should we grab yeah, we should grab Solaire for this. Before that, I also want to talk to Man. Lautrec. That's his name. Talk to Lautrec, get him out of his cage. Finally get him out of his cage. Yeah, the stretching looks funky. I'm sorry, but the game really doesn't want to run in this resolution, but I'm forcing it anyways. I think it adds to the humor in a really messed up way. It'd be really funny if he had dropped a longsword. Alright, I do have a longbow, and I do have some feather arrows, but not nearly enough to kill the channeler before he buffs all the mini hollows. So we're in for a ride. Greetings, pancake. He's gonna buff. Thank you, narrow hallways. Alright, that's all of them. Alright, we're gonna go poke Lautrec in the butt. But first we need to grab this item. It's just a consumable soul, not super worth it, but get Lautrec, free Lautrec, go back to Bonfire, kindle, become human, restore humanity. Whoops. Then, what do we do from there? Then we grab Solaire, we grab Lautrec. You don't really need to grab Lautrec for the fight, but he's there, TM, and I guess if someone doesn't know that he's an option, might be interesting. Hi.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Help, Step Hollow, I'm stuck.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lordran of Karim. I truly appreciate this, and I guarantee a reward. Only later.
Good luck with that. I can't tell you how many times I kill him then and there. Because at this point, I have Hovel Ring, I have Chloranthy, but I'd have Hovel and Fap, the Ring of Favor and Protection. And those would basically just stay on my finger until 4 kings. And then at 4 kings, I'd take off Hovel to keep the Favor and Protection intact. No, I don't want... I was stopping to think, do I want to take a pass at those Balder Knights who are in that hallway there, the ones with the Balder Knight shields? He gets to live, for now. I am tempted to kick him off the cliff at Firelink, though. But, again, it'll wait. I'll actually probably go through his questline solely so I can get the Armor of... the Armor Favor? I forget what his set is called. But it's there. It's a shame to have to put 2 additional levels into Dexterity, but these things happen. Right. I saw this one coming. God damn it. So, when you're running DS Fix on the original Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition, yes, you sometimes have to Alt F4 whenever you're sitting at a bonfire and go to leave. It will trap you at the bonfire. You know, if I wanted to be a proper psychopath, I could do Send Skip. Alright, we're humans, so if there's a viewer in chat who wants to invade me while I try to get through the Undead Parish, you could do that. We are currently level, what? 20? I don't know whether we're over-leveled, under-leveled, or just over-prepared for this. I mean, you could invade, you could put down a white, put down a gold, I won't stop you, but... Oh, I'm getting some nostalgia now. I remember, so Dark Souls 1 had a major problem with what is referred to as twinks. People who are low level with incredibly good equipment. Like, way more than a normal player would be able to get at this point. Thankfully, I think most people moved off of Dark Souls 1 and are currently doing remastered stuff, and... you know. I'm also not running the Watchdog, so... theoretically, I could get invaded by someone using a little bit of cheatsy doodle. And they could ruin my day. They could curse me. They could give me egghead. They could do all kinds of terrible, terrible things to my vulnerable body. I don't have poise. I think I aggroed one of the Balder Knights through the floor. That's interesting. Also, there's nothing... Hold on. There's nothing over there. You can go over there, but there's nothing there. I didn't talk to Lautrec enough, so I guess we're just going to grab Solaire, the golden boy. Solaire can pop in and help you in several fights throughout the game. This just happens to be the first one. Oh boy, that is some very interesting clipping there, bud. Hold on. I don't know why I find this so funny. Alright, let's go, Solaire. Oh, this one doesn't black out my screen. Some of the previous cutscenes I've seen make it so I can't see anything. So, the Belfry Gargoyles. The big twist is at about half health, a second gargoyle spawns. Now, this also introduces one of the most fascinating, and my personal favorite mechanic of any Souls title, at least for Dark Souls. The tail cut mechanic. If you can get behind the gargoyle and attack his tail enough, he'll drop his tail as a weapon. Give me that button. That's unfortunate. Well, we didn't get the tail cut, which is very unfortunate. I can't remember if the gargoyle helm is guaranteed drop or not. Don't worry, this isn't the only opportunity you have to get the gargoyle axe. There are 2 more later in the game. Theoretically. All the way in Anor Londo. But that's for Anor Londo times. Not now. Ding dong, dinner's ready. Now, we could actually backdoor Blighttown, go kill Quelaag, and immediately head into Sen's Fortress. But there are a few things I, the rat, need to do before we do that. Most importantly, I need to go down, dropkick Copper Demon, go to the depths, and pick up the large ember. From there, I can head to... I can actually head to the New Londo ruins. Dropkick Ingward, I think his name is.
Greeting. I am Oswald of Careem. Thou art a friend. Cometh thou to confess? Or to...
Best emote in the game. Right, but as I was saying, go to New Londo, dropkick Ingward. I could kill Ingward now and get the very large ember, but... There's a guaranteed one of these that I need to pick up before I go to Duke's Archives. It's fine. Blood Bite, Poison Bite. Both... Poison Bite is useful if you're going through the swamp, but with those prices, I don't recommend it. We did buy a Purging Stone. We can get 2 free ones later, but not yet. I'm getting real greedy with these heavy attacks. No Balder Swag Sword, unfortunate. I would have taken a Balder's Shield as well. Wait. Sorry, I'm trying to recreate the path to the depths in my head, and I'm thinking about which way is the best way to take. The answer is to go through this place once again. Then, yeah. Sorry, Ratty's having just a time thinking. I remember all the maps perfectly, at least in the starting areas. He should have parried me there. I should be dead. We're just gonna run past these nearly naked men. Ow. Alright, now we have enough decks for the rest of the run. Basically, all of our points from here on out are going to go into strength, endurance, and vitality if we ever get enough endurance. Funny joke, I know. Really? Give me that butt. Give me that butt. I'll take it. Alright, we rested at that bonfire, so if we die, and to die we shall, we'll be able to return from there. Yes. No. Yes, this is what I want to do. Normally, I don't head to the depths immediately, like I'm doing here, but also, this is another popular spot for me to clip through the floor. So before we get to the bottom, I was going to say we need to not, and I did anyways. Whoopsie, whoopsie. I made an oops. Not a word. Technically, I haven't fought Taurus Demon yet, and I'm still human, so I could get invaded here. These are 5 black firebombs? I spent way too much time in Dark Souls 1. Come on. Did I aggro him when I went up the stairs? Was that... My god. Alright, come on. That dude throws fire pots, so I want to bait them out. Come on. Step right up, step right up. Get your free sample of pancakes. A free battle axe. Dude with the crossbow. Nice try. Thank you, Master Key. Very masterful. No need to worry about mimics. Those happen later. Pancakes. Unlimited pancakes. Alright, so up here is normally the first Black Knight you fight in the entire game. We are going to approach him slowly, from the rear. We are going to hold with both hands, and we are going to thrust vigorously. Hi. Another chunk, very nice. The BTSR. Blue Tearstone Ring. Come on. Nice work, asshole. Oh, we never opened this. We can use the master key to do that, but we already drop-kicked Hovel, and then we left immediately. Oops. We got impatient. Also, this is here. 2 more Twinkling Titanites. Very nice. Very nice. We like to see that. Oh, beautiful. Majestic. It's this brick right here. No? There we go. It's around that brick. You're going to cheese. The health bar is a little broken right now, probably because of the resolution. It's because of the resolution and the UI scaling. Sorry. Ah, we didn't get lucky. The Taurus Demon can drop the Demon's Great Axe, which would be a very good pickup for us. But that's not what we're here for. Can I tell you all that I'm a drooling moron? I'm actually an idiot? I didn't come here for the Taurus Demon. At no point in any of this did I need to kill the Taurus Demon. I could have killed him as the last boss of the game, and it would have made 0 impact on the run. So originally I came up here. I killed those 3 guys, and I intended to grab the gold pine resin and to come up here to get rid of the firebomb throwers. But for whatever reason, Ratty's little mind just, I guess, got into the bloodlust zone, and I just tunnel visioned through the rest of Undeadburg. There are a lot of bosses that become optional if you have the master key. Taurus, Capra, and Gaping all become optional. Technically, Moonlight Butterfly is optional if you're not doing a magic run and you don't care about the Ember. Let's go ahead and kindle. I know what, Taurus, Capra, Gaping. This is gonna sound insane, but a unfun fact is that you don't need to get the Covenant of Artorias. The Covenant of Artorias is... Not the Covenant of Artorias. The Covenant of Artorias is the ring. The thing that Andre sells. The Embers for Faith runs. I mean, you also want to kill the Moonlight Butterfly for its soul. Nah, I guess you don't need it for the soul. Hold on, I've deep fried my mind for a second. I'm trying to think about what I'm doing. The wooden shield is in here. Other side. We don't want to walk across that little section of wall, because that will spawn the Hellkite Drake. Which is a non-issue at this point. I don't know why I care. Yeah. What's the thing to get in a dark route? The Andre sells it. It's 20,000 souls.
Then you I trade.
I can't remember what it's called. This gives me conniptions.
Thank you.
Wait. The crest. That was it. Covenant crest. Yeah, you can backdoor dark route. You have to beat the Hydra, but it's optional. It's there.
Oh, I hope you.
I mean, if you're going to the DLC like I plan to, you're gonna eventually do it anyways.
Yeah, my way. Of course they're stolen. What did you think? And when you lose your head, I'll sell it all again. Oh, thank you. Come back soon.
Anywho, if you murder this guy, you get a fantastic dex weapon, the Uchi Katana. It doesn't have a lot of durability, but it gives bleed, and it's a mainstay for all the weeaboo builds out there. The Iato, which is the other katana, is in the depths. Very early on in the depths, too, which is surprising. I see, Fearless. You know Dark Souls as well. Said you got lucky and got the symbol of avarice on the second throw. What Fearless is referring to isn't the best katana the washing pole. Not technically. The washing pole, while good and has lots of range, its scaling is worse. The washing pole is fantastic for roll catching, but... well, that's unfortunate. I immediately got dogged. I came down here and received the hounding. Best enemies in the game. Right, so we're gonna grab our macaroni and cheese real quick. Right, washing pole is good for roll catching, but it's not... doesn't have the best scaling. The damage isn't quite there. That's the same problem the Iato has. The Iato doesn't have good scaling TM. Ignore the crispy bonfire. Ow. God, I hate the dogs. Their damage frames come out so fast.
Somebody, please let me out of here.
You're a halberd
Somebody,
guy?
anybody, help
Understandable
me.
and comprehensible.
Unlock the door. Damn, I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
This one's Griggs of Vinheim. I don't know why all the sorcerers in this game come from Vinheim, but they do.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim,
a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello. I have my sorcery. Besides, I have an important...
So this dude is looking for his master, Big Hat Logan. And by master, I mean the dude he's been stalking for a while and is going to beg to teach him magic. I think there's some humanity down this way, but no thank you. Yep. Apparently, Vinheim has monopolized the magic market. Parrying daggers in that room. What? Also, whenever the thieves take that pose, it means they're going to parry your next attack, whether it be light or heavy. You can avoid the parry by doing a jumping attack. Plunging attack. Not that. That. A twin humanity. Ah, yes, I see, I see. You gotta parry a lot. Yeah, there are a lot of enemies that have poses for whenever they're going to parry you. I wasn't... There's another assassin. Getting zoned by a dog. Except for Rykard, he just spams hits and parries. And the crystal guy before Seath. Well, the thing with the Rykard and the crystal guy before Seath is those are, in heavy quotes, effectively players. They use the same model and whatnot as you. Human NPCs, I guess is the proper term. What is it? I guess the only other, like, humanoid thing that comes to mind that does the parrying is the, 18 Guardians parry, right? Okay, that... Damn it. That warrior hollow was taking the day off, apparently. His body just disappeared. Okay, yeah, that's the normal way down. I hate the dogs, they're a problem. Here's why. They kill me. Ah, a second bandit's knife. Come on, dog. I know you can see me. The problem with the Ultra Greatswords is that they're slow. Like, really damn slow. Thank you, lock-on system. Normal dog, fire dog, skeleton dog. Yep. Ha! Massive angle. Alright, do we want to equip more armor and deal with fat roll and whatnot? No. No, we don't. God damn it. Yeah, you go up the stairs on the left and head over. To be honest, I'd hoped that that heavy attack would have hit the Capra Demon and put him in a state of hit stun. Unfortunately, spacing. Oh, you mean the hug it point blank and shoot him with arrows? That one? I love this lock-on system. Oh, I'm on the struggle already. It's great to be back to Dark Souls. Yeah, arrows and bombs. Would you not? Alright, Hollow Soldier, I need you to cross the bridge. Thank you. You've died so many times because of the lock-on system? I know. If it brings you any form of solace, I played Elden Ring recently, and the lock-on system was a big problem there too. I played Sekiro before that, and it was a problem there too. Thank you, wall. God, the dogs suck so much. Oh, I haven't picked up any throwing knives for once. Come on. Come on, doggy. Both having a time. Look, I've never claimed to be smart. I've actually actively claimed that I'm an idiot. Repeatedly. But, like... Hear me out. I'm not responsible for this. There's the thief set and the target shield. But that was my starting class, so I really didn't need that. Alright, we'll try it again. Panic rolling. Once the dogs are dead, the fight's easy. It's the dogs that are the problem. You know, I could have done copper skip. Now that I think about it, there are a lot of bosses you can just outright skip with enough technical know-how. Copper skip, send skip. So much it's just optional whenever you've memorized all the exploits. I don't need any of that. I'm going to open up the shortcut back here, because I'm going to need this merchant way, way later, in case I ever need to buy poison arrows. And if you know why I need to buy poison arrows, you and I are probably like-minded. Look, having the option is always nice. Alright, once we enter the depths, we're kinda locked into it. Not really, we can backdoor the depths and leave at any time, but... do I want to deal with the depths? Kinda. But more importantly, what's down here is the large ember, which I can use to ascend, and then with large titanite shards, which I have a few of, I can further upgrade the Zweihander. But I actually don't need to do that. Since I got the fucking god drop of the Black Knight Greatsword, I like to point out there is a speedrun skip here you can do where, Instead of fighting these guys, you jump from this staircase over that railing, banister, whatever you want to call it, and then you end up down there with her. It does not, in fact, avoid the dogs that are down there, because they're dogs. Why can I can't roll through these this cafeteria's benches or anything, and it's messing with me. I never realized that the Night Shield and the Spider Shield had the same, what in the world am I thinking of? The same stability. I don't have throwing knives. My only ranged option is to grab the bow. Okay, I can't even two-hand this yet, which is saddening.
You. Yes, you. Here, over here. Please, you must help me.
This guy has a name, and I don't... Laurentius?
Thank you. I would have been at supper without you being eaten alive. Thank you. I am Laurentius, of the Great Swamp. I will not forget my identity. Oh, hello. I'm fine.
Alright, so he'll return to Firelink. And then he'll sell us pyromancies, or teach us pyromancies. Come on. Alright, now that that door's open, we can actually leave the depths. Theoretically. If I don't want to go through Blighttown. Which, do I want to go through Frame Rate Town? Please? Was someone at FromSoft bitten by a dog whenever they were young and developed like a crippling fear they never got over? Thank you, Shield Poke. I'm still really bad at dealing with the dogs, but... Come on, dog. Why did you swap? Thank you, camera. God damn it. All that work. Alright. God damn it. Yeah, this is fine. I was gonna say, is this a one-way trigger? There goes the Hellkite. It and its strange wing flapping. Hello, rat. So far, we've discovered the major flaw of this build, and it's only going to get worse. Funny story. Because the weapon I have in mind for the late-game build at TM is actually even slower than this one. Technically, the, what is it? The Black Knight Ultra Greatsword is also the same speed as the weapon I want to use for this run in the long run. There's Griggs, and Laurentius is up the hill. Alright, we want to set this as our spawn point. We've rung one bell. That means they're here? Yes. Yes, they are. We're not going to talk to our escorts, we're just going to talk to her.
Then we've no time to fraternize. I have my mission, and you no doubt have yours. We must not let this curse overcome us. Or are you so uncouth as to lack such by the looks of you? Did I not explain the urge? Or are you so uncouth as to lack such judgment?
Oh, my guests have... I will be departing with them shortly. So, it was a... Oh, miracles? Rhea is the youngest daughter of the good house of Thurland. Those young knights are her old schoolmates, but I'm not sure what to make of them. I'm afraid they may be a bad influence. Rhea is the youngest, but I'm not sure what...
So, for people who don't know, the four of them are going to head down in through the graveyard over there where I picked up the Zweihander, and head down into the catacombs to look for Pinwheel. Well, good luck to them. Fun fact, if you hang out here, I remember there's a way to get them so that they'll head off, they'll head out, but I don't exactly remember what it is. Maybe it's a time thing, I don't remember.
Well, I see you, mate. Yeah, I have my... Oh, yeah. I think I'll be... Ah. Oh, really? But I'm on...
This is the only one where it's no out the gate.
Oh, hello. I'm pleased to see you. Oh, and I'll be pleased to... Oh, really?
God damn it. Now it's yes.
I'll play. Oh, and I'll be playing. Yeah, what?
Pyromancy Flame is important. All right. So, Pyromancy Flames are upgraded with souls and no Tidonite. It's just pour souls into Pyromancy Flame and it gets gooder. The Pyromancies are some of the best things in the game. So, Pyromancies in Dark Souls 1 are the dumb man's sorceries. At least that's how a lot of people, myself included, look at them. They're so wonderful. They're great. So they have no faith and no intelligence requirement. You need the attunement, and that's it. If you have the attunement, congratulations, you now have magic. I must resist the desire, the need to start getting pyromancies. Look, hear me out. I have a Zweihander. I'm not going to upgrade it to Chaos. I'll tell you that much. I'm not going Chaos Zweihander plus 5, 10 and 10 humanity, and we're not doing that. I am thinking about it. But that's not what we're doing. Also, it never occurred to me that the Black Knight Halberd and the Black Knight Ultra Greatsword, the Black Knight Greatsword, had the same stat requirements. Look, I have the speedrunner's friend. I'm gonna have to get the stats for it anyways. Maybe in the future someday. We are basically never going to use the blue tier stone ring. We may end up using the red tier stone ring eventually, but for now, no, that's not going to happen. Oh, hold on a second. Is the wormy one here? No, he shows up after the second one. Good old Frampt. Kingseeker. Hold on, am I too stupid for you?
At least we both... Incidentally, you're clearly talented, and of course we will... Splendid. I am... Well then. Have you heard of Big Hat? Master Logan is a great... Both of us came to this land as undead, but one day he departed. I suppose he wished to keep me out of harm's way, but where does that leave me? I have dedicated, but Master Logan could...
The only thing I'm going to want from Griggs is fall control, because that will be useful later. There's a whole lot of will be useful laters in this run. Try not to eat a fire pot in the process here. Go. Fun fact, that rat is a very early humanity farm that some people use. Not many, but some people do use it for that. The undead berg. I don't get the point of this archer. I don't know why they're there. Alright, so number one threat to my health and well-being is a torch hollow. The running attack those torch hollows do, where they flail the torch around rapidly, I'm pretty sure it came out that that was hard-coded to break your poise. Like, irregardless of the amount of poise you have, it will stun you. Thank you, Corner. Oh, that dog didn't respawn. Yay, I got the sack. And here's the large ember. Now I can upgrade. But we're not going to yet. Okay, so that's right up against the wall back there. We could leave now. We can, in theory, just tap out. Call it quits. Camera, please. Camera angle, please. Also lock on, please. Ah, dogs. Consistently awful things to fight. I can't tell if someone was traumatized by a dog or someone really likes dogs and wants you to know that killing dogs is bad. Also, yes, I know about the item over there. It's a Ring of Sacrifice. Or is it a rare Ring of Sacrifice? I don't remember. I think it's a normal ring. No, that one's a rare ring, isn't it? No, it has to be a normal Ring of Sacrifice. Let's see. So, stopgaps for power. I need... Theoretically, I need to get 20,000 souls for the Crest of Artorias. I need to kill the Hydra. I need to get enough stats. That move, that running move, is some hot garbage. And I always find it frightening to deal with. Also, I don't know if I can make this jump at 60 FPS. I think I can. I don't know, though. Ah, yes, the giant rat. The humanity, and then there are a couple items here. I think it's all just consumable souls. I know the Ring of the Evil Eyes down in the sewers, but it's not, yeah, sewer chamber key. We'll need that. Alright, so most people just go down this... Not most. No. What people used to do when the game was new, or people who don't understand, they'll go down the center of this, and that'll get them locked into the greater part of the depths. If you hold left, it takes you down this left side, and that takes you immediately to the end of it, and takes you to where the bonfire is. At the end of this hallway, you can see a little person down there. Catch that rat that's dead ahead. That's Domhall of Xena. He is a peddler of sorts. He adores trinkets and oddities. I don't know where that rat came from, I'm not gonna lie. Did my attack input get eaten, or did... I don't know what happened there. Oh, hey, look, the sewer chamber key immediately came in handy. Yes. We have arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Or you see, we now have access to the Black Knight Greatsword. The Black Knight Greatsword is just a pinch slower than the Zweihander and other greatswords. Correction, Ultra Greatswords. There's a difference. Yeah, UL Greatsword. So, the Ultra Greatswords are just they are so fucking slow. Oh my god, are they slow. But they hit so hard, though. I have poor impulse control, so I'm just popping all of my consumable souls now. I'll just, I don't know, put it into a level or something. Alright, time to strip down to my skivvies and, yep. Oh boy. Okay, good. I can still do that, TM. God, I've made such a terrible mistake, and yet here we are. Oh, I hope you're all ready for some absolute shenanigans. So, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but there's a trick you can do with, specifically Black Knight Greatsword. Because of its unique heavy attack, you can do some very, very cruel things if you unlock and, really put your mind to it. You just need to, you just gotta believe, you just need to use your imagination. Come on. Why must you have a small enough hitbox to dodge that hit? Oh well. What happened to the two rats that were here before that were nibbling at my knees? Look, a little babu rat. Also, if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm supposed to get invaded here? There it is. I forgot the first rule of fighting Knight Kirk, have poise. So Knight Kirk is a reoccurring invader we're going to run into multiple times. But part of Knight Kirk's shtick, part of what he do is that he has the Armor of Thorns. The Armor of Thorns doesn't give the best protection, it's not the lightest, but it is spiky. So by equipping it and rolling into things, you can do damage. What in the world did this guy drop? Okay, thank you for the green Titanite shard. That's useful. We'll say hi to Domhole. Hi, Domhole.
Aye, shall I? And good day to you. I'm Donald of Xena. I'm just a peddler of sorts. I adore trinkets and oddities, so I trade for them.
You know, there's some like background psychotic lore. I say psychotic, but I have no idea if it's true or not. That this guy is actually an assassin or something. Like, he's got some real sinister alternative purpose. I think one of the theories is that he's not following you around and stripping the bosses of their armor and whatnot. He's actually actively killing them himself, and he's selling you from his reality because he has no qualms with stripping the dead of their clothes.
I'm afraid I don't. Well, it is a shame, but no matter. Come back again. Not every trade was meant to be. There'll be more in store for us. Someday. Sometime.
So we could theoretically go and pick a fight with the Gaping Dragon now. However, there's a little caveat to that, and that's that there's a channeler above the arena, and that channeler can buff the boss. And if he does that, it makes the boss way harder. So we're going to take a little side detour in order to go kill that boss. Now, we need to be very careful not to get cursed. We do have 3 humanity on us, so we've got that going for us. But that... I guess I should explain. So, curse resistance is based off of... Where is it? So, on the right, curse resistance. Curse resistance is raised by certain pieces of armor, but more importantly, by how much humanity you are carrying. If you're carrying a ton of humanity, you have pretty high curse resist. If you have none, or low amount, you don't get a lot. It's why every time you get a random piece of humanity from an enemy, you gain just a pinch of curse. Just a tiny miniature lick of curse. Well, that was close. A free Eye of Death. 2 Eyes of Death. So Eyes of Death are useful because you can use those in a certain covenant to increase your fealty to them. Yes, we're going to be joining that covenant. No, we're not going to stay in that covenant. I have come so close to getting cursed twice now. Actual pants-shittingly terrifying. The Ring of the Evil Eye. So, the Ring of the Evil Eye is... I think... it's often overlooked. The heal it provides is very insignificant, but it's there. In Dark Souls 1, in Dark Souls Prepared to Die Edition or Dark Souls Remastered, there's 3 ways to heal. Well, 4 ways to heal. Use an Estus, use a Humanity, learn a Healing Miracle, or engage in combat successfully without taking damage with the Ring of the Evil Eye equipped. You really don't have many options whenever you're, whenever it comes to Dark Souls 1. And that's kind of a good thing. I'm gonna be honest with everyone here. I think I hit my head at some point, and I remember there being a lot more to the sewers here. There is, yeah. There's the section with the rats and the Chandlers. Where is that again? This is where it drops you down. It's the normal way, TM. You get invaded by Knight Kirk, and there are a bunch of rats here. Okay, okay. It's up here. I'm an idiot. It's right near the bonfire, too. I even looked down this path before, and I thought, perhaps not. Sorry. As you can imagine, I know most of the areas very well, but after going through the depths like once, maybe twice, I learned to just skip it and use my knowledge of the game to avoid this. Speaking of avoid this, I still remember that that's the Great Axe. Rat nose. The plan is to acquire enough enough strength to one-hand this greatsword. It will eventually be useful. One-handing it, I mean. Alright, the rats, these ones are cowardly, so they won't engage in a fight outright. There's an ambush right here. This box is fake. Like I said. Why did you have to poison me, rat? No luck with the Chandler's Trident. Alright, we don't actually have to engage with these rats. I please swing? Free humanity is nice. Come on. There we are. I hate the shoulder tackle the rats do. FromSoft is just better? Perhaps. Perhaps. Also, hey, Tafel, it's been a hot minute. How you been? I hope you've been well. I don't remember if I can get... You got gifted a back heater pad thing. A back brace with heater, or is it something else? How? How in the world did you not get hit by that? We're in a narrow hallway. It's plug-in and just leads to a heated little square that goes beneath it. Thank you for the posture check. Very kind of you. Alright, now that the channeler is dead, we can go and we can make an attempt. So we're gonna do something cheeky here. Ever played DS3? Yes. I haven't played the DLCs of Dark Souls 3, or the DLC of Dark Souls 3. I don't remember how many there are. I think the problem I had with Dark Souls 3 is I didn't enjoy the base game nearly enough, so I didn't bother getting the DLCs. I do remember, by the way, Solaire should be right around here somewhere. Or is he on the floor below me? Wasn't there supposed to be a heavy crossbow up here? Or is that down the stairs? I don't remember. Haha, rat too fat. But yes, I did play DS3. Also, Solaire! Beautiful, glorious Solaire. Where is that? There it is. Sorry, they're literally identical floors. I don't want to grab Solaire in case he kills the Gaping Dragon, but I'm going to grab him anyways. Because I specifically want this sunlight metal he gives. Oh, look at him. He's just a little gator. There he is. Fun fact, hitting that causes increased damage. Hitting the Gaping Dragon anywhere else in its body doesn't do as much. Slave Knight Gale solos. Slave Knight Gale... I think it's generally considered Slave Knight Gale is the second hardest boss of Dark Souls 3, while Midir is the hardest. Midir's the hardest, Gale is second, and, oh no. And, what is it? Is Nameless King third? You gave up on FromSoft games after Sekiro. I remember I had fun with Sekiro. Like, I do still think of going back to Sekiro. I had so much fun with it. But, like, the big thing that stops me from going back to Sekiro is that all I have left is New Game Plus, which is hard mode in heavy quotes. There we go. Inner Ishin or something packed your ass so hard you quit and haven't came back since. I mean, of all the places to get filtered, I mean, I guess that's a fair place to get filtered. I made it all the way through and I got, in heavy quotes, true ending TM where I got the, what is it? I remember collecting rice. Something about the mortal child and the other immortal child, and two became one, and well, it's been a hot minute. Also, I've lost my damn mind. Sorry. It's up here, right? The door out? Did I walk past it? Am I losing my mind? Orphan of Kos, hardest boss in all the games? No. I think, generally speaking, from software fans, TM agree that crown goes to Melania. You got filtered by Inner Ishin and you're going Melania is not hard, it all depends on level. Doesn't the same apply to Orphan of Kos? Just parry or dodge? Isn't that the same thing with Orphan of Kos? Okay, time to ask the difficult question. Do I want to go through all of Blighttown? I have everything set up that I can skip Blighttown. Also, that attack is some hot nonsense. It's different. Firelink, we've already been to Firelink. Also, how much strength? You needed 50 strength. So what, I need 30-ish? I think it's like 36 strength in order to two-hand the Dragon King Great Axe. Which is really funny. We're almost there. Right. As I was saying before getting confused and sidetracked, we can go through Blighttown and pick up the stuff in Blighttown and use that to our advantage. Or we can ignore Blighttown and, yeah. Ignore Blighttown. Don't go down there. It's not worth it, TM. And just go kill Quelaag via backdooring. Because we do have that path, that route unlocked. I am Horatio. It is of my words, however. Tafel has enacted a word ban. Why? This is a bad idea. Hush now. It's Ogre. I took his poop. It is worth mentioning that I do not, in fact, have enough health to survive toxic. So if I receive toxic, I'm just dead. Play the game of life with you? I mean, you got Tabletop Simulator? Are you an AI that's currently just spazzing out your word generator, or... You good, Tayful? That dude attacked me with a cadaver. Tayful's been struck by the... Oh, that's toxic. Help! This is how I die. Unless... Nope. What? I'm getting one taste of that toxic love, and I'm remembering why I didn't want to go through this hellhole. What is my favorite Spider-Man movie? If I told you I saw Spider-Man 1, like the original one with Tobey Maguire back in the day, and then Spider-Man 2, its direct sequel, and I haven't watched another Spider-Man since, would you believe me? Tibet Maguire had the best movies. Hey, look, I'm a level with you. I think I prefer his name being Tibet Maguire. How big is your hitbox? Why? Have I ever played Jackbox party games? I was gonna say no, but I actually did. Back when I was in college. Wasn't my college, though. Yeah, take a moment to figure out that statement. How big as a streamer do I want to get? I don't know. Enough? I want to get big enough. Enough to quit a day job and do this for a living. And actually, you know, make a living. I think that requires more dedication than I'm willing or able to put in. Because I think, so far, I keep a pretty consistent schedule, and I stream for about 4 hours a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. You know what? That's perfect to me. I got stun locked by pinkies. I should have toggle escaped. That's my bad. Are you okay, Tafel? You're doing that thing where you type really fast again. Your inaugural of what? Your inauguration? Inauguration for what? Hoverboard clan manager. What does a hoverboard clan do? Or is it a clan called Hoverboard? I forgot how expensive transient curses are. Never goddamn mind. Ooh. Grain elevator assistant manager is what you want to be, and a few things, but not a lot. Some, but not many. Lest, but not forget. Get it over till it's over, and that's what it's over. Remember that. Do I have a motto that I live by? I mean... I could be cheap and say I steal the one from Gladiator of Death Smiles at Us All. The most a man can do is smile back. Ban you from Instagram Live. You've got a whole lot going on there, bud. But actually, if I guess if I were to say if I have a motto, it would probably be, I don't care if it's not raining tomorrow, it's raining today. I know, it's psychotic. Thank you for the full suite of self-care, and fuck the bird. You want me to go visit Snuggly? Actually, I'm gonna BRB for a minute to go to the bathroom real quick, because I kinda have to go. Don't worry, I'll return in just a minute. Alright, I've returned. Sorry about that. But when nature calls, nature calls. Did I not finish talking to Lautrec? Why did he scamper off? Is he still up above? Hold on, Lautrec is supposed to be down here. Ah, I see. Those lot wandered off.
Oh, me. I've scoured near.
Long story short, he abandoned her down in the catacombs.
Your Highness, I am. Oh.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hold on, did Lautrec disappear because I went into Blighttown proper? Like, instead of just sticking to the back door and Lautrec showing up, he's not shown up because I already... I went through the depths and killed Gaping Dragon. I'm not sure. Anywho, I defeated Maneater Mildred earlier, and by doing so, that makes her available to summon for the Quelaag fight. Quahog. Look at that rump. Look at that beefy posterior. Nothing this time. Oh, that's disappointing. Also, speaking of nothing, I can't afford to use the singular moss clump. I did buy only one, right? No, I bought extras. Alright, I have to beat Quelaag in 2 attempts or less. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Don't worry about it. So I was just thinking, wasn't the Crimson set the seal set over here? But no, that's much farther away. That's over by the thing and stuff in the app. Look, there's a dog. That dog is not in the right spot. It's supposed to be in the wheel, not below it. Alrighty then. Hawkeye. God damn it. Also, I suppose I wanted to reverse hollowing anyways. I'll kindle the bonfire too. Fine. So a thing you can do in order to get past the enemies here is you can repeatedly reload saves, like quit and reload in order to prevent those ogres from becoming a problem. It occurs to me that my character's accidentally a goblin. Somewhat comically large nose, green skin, naked, running around in their skivvies, wielding the biggest, unwieldiest weapon they can find. I'm a goddamn goblin. I don't know what's going on, but the game is having trouble. Okay. I guess whatever it tried to load in, load in the stuff in the app. I hope you're ready for spider tatas. Also, Counter-Strike? What about Counter-Strike? Enjoy your lurk. Well, not fun, but odd bit of trivia information. The humanoid torso of Quelaag here takes extra damage. It also has way less poise. What is happening to my frame rate? Oh, okay. Ah, that attack is kind of rare. You don't see the butt flames often. I should heal again. My health is low enough that... I thought that was her scream attack. It wasn't. I'm down in one. Thank you, Mildred, for being a meat wall, a flesh wall, if you would. Sorry, I'll ring the bell in a second here. Ooh. Alright, that's fine. Ah, yes, now that we've rung both bells, Sen's Funhouse gets to open. We also get a free homeward bone. Please let me down. Hi.
Oh dear. What have we here? Are you a new servant?
Yes.
No matter. No, I pray that you won't mind.
So, remember that starting gift we grabbed?
My dear sister. Quaylag, what is it? Quaylag, my dear sister. The eggs, it hurts. They've gone still. I am afraid it may be too late. I am so sorry, dear sister. Goodbye, Quaylag. It was so very nice to chat.
I mean, she is a, She is a Firekeeper soul. We could. We won't, but we could. We're gonna go ahead and pop these real quick. Level up one more time. Then we have to head back up to Sen's Funhouse, which is going to be something. I think I'm still 2 strength short from two-handing this. No, I can use it now. Oh no. It does make me fat roll. I would have to drop the Grass Crest shield. Oh no, no matter what, it's too heavy. It's got too much girth behind it. It does weigh 24 pounds. Although it has 0 scaling whatsoever, so it does actually do less damage than the Black Knight Greatsword. Which is a shame.
Are you prepared to? Then I will make if you need. There is no time for think. Oh.
So, you might have noticed that whenever I was talking to a very sickly woman, it gave me the option to enter Covenant. That is the Chaos Servant Covenant, and that dude was selling a roster for them. That roster keeps track of donations. You see, by joining the Chaos Servants, we can just give her humanity, which apparently helps. In some way, shape, or form. I don't know how, but apparently it does. I think, if I remember right, it unlocks a shortcut for area below that, and I could go kill Ceaseless real quick. No, it's not worth it. And it also gives you access to some of the best pyromancies in the game. And I am tempted. I am so very tempted to go get the Chaos incants. The pyromancies for Chaos. Because they are really, really strong. Not so fun fact, I am going to have to come back here later, but by then I'll have picked up a ring that'll make traversal of the poison bog much better. I could actually go get that ring right now, and it's actually probably a good time to do it. Well, I have so many options. I think I'm gonna go grab the weapon for the ROM. We're gonna need quite a few souls for it. We're gonna need to grab the Crest of Artorias. We're gonna need to get a bunch of souls. We need 20,000 souls for that. We need to farm up souls for the weapon itself. Well, once we get the 20,000 for the Crest of Artorias, farming souls will be easy. This is fine. I don't care. Joke's on you. I got what I came here for. Also, I think by doing that caused Lautrec to be a naughty little boy. If you don't know what I mean, you might find out in a second here. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there. Don't you all love elevators? It's like the sequel to that Fairly Odd Parents skit. Welcome to Escalator Land. This is Elevator Land. We elevate here. Also, yes, we're not going for our bloodstain. We don't really care about it right now. It didn't have that many souls, and we are good without it. We're going to switch back to this Firehander for a little bit, for just a moment here. Why, you might ask? For dealing with these dudes up here. Look, this does enough damage, it'll be fine. And that's why. You can parry these guys. Not getting any luck with a ganja stick. Granted, we are rocking minimum item discovery, so our chances of getting it are at the lowest possible. Alright, we're gonna take the safe path, in heavy quotes, to where we're going. Welcome to New Londo Water Park. Also, I suppose I should ask, I don't think there's anyone in chat right now, but should I take on the Hydra, or should I... No. Could I fight the Hydra and skip out on the Crest of Artorias and save us some quick soul farming? Or should I take on the soul farming and grab the Crest of Artorias that way? Also, yep, Lautrec did his dirty deed, done at reasonable prices, as he suplexed that Firekeeper out of existence. 'Tis a pity. Crestfallen, who's been here the entire time, is going to whinge about how Frompt is here now, and he's noisy. He smells.
I do you very chose so do the
I seek enlightenment from this man because he's more useful than the other one.
Those who seek many fate. Farewell. Is it?
This dude likes his dung pies. We should survive the poison. We'll be at low health, but... There we go. We might get Featherfall or whatever it's called. We are never going to use the Plank Shield. We don't need 2 target shields. We don't need 2 spider shields. He'll give 1,000 for a purging stone. That's surprising. He's also apparently hungry for dung. Here, I'll give him all my poo. God, the noise Frompt makes. It is indeed a sound. Yeah. Alright, hold on. I made a goof. I need to go back. I need to go into the Undead Burg. And then head through there. And I'm going to use the soul farm there to get the 20,000. There's the alarm to end the stream, and... I'll do it once on stream to show that, like, oh yeah, this is how I'm gonna get the souls.
Oh, hello. Well,
I'm also, I guess I'm also obligated to show off the other thing. I'll spend the souls that I have, so that it doesn't matter as much. Yeah, sure. Give me that.
All right. May we meet again?
That dude's jump is always weird. Lingering hitbox. I have no idea where that rat is. Okay, it's even further. Thought it was closer. Anywho, you remember how I came through here in reverse and that caused a dragon spawn, and I talked extensively earlier about how there was a hyper-efficient soul farm. Very efficient early soul farm. That's used by a lot of players. Yeah, before signing off for today, for now, I am obligated to show this off. So the easiest way to get souls for basically free is go here, go to that bonfire, you come up the ladder. Ta-da! Free souls. All those objects spawned in at the same time, didn't they? You see, now that I've triggered the Drake to be here, he is just here now. An easy 555 souls for every run. Now, the other way, which exists, is yes, you figured it out. You can dupe bots. boss souls the same way that I have been previously. If I can do the inputs right. Soul of Quailing. Now, I'm not going to do that, but I am off-stream going to go ahead and just do this until I have enough. I don't think anybody wants to watch me climb a ladder, watch fire get sprayed, and then just do that over and over again. Though I am going to get food and whatnot first. Alright. I think that was a solid start to Dark Souls. I've got all the way to Sen's Funhouse. Except I'm not going to Sen's Funhouse. I need to go to... Yeah. Pain in my butt. So... Oh god, there's so much to do. And so much information just floating around freely in my mind. Right. Well, whatever. Thank you all for stopping by. Hope to see you next time, if there is a next time. I'll probably be in the mood for playing more Dark Souls tomorrow. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. And I hope to see you next time. Yes, yes. Sorry if I'm stuck in a bit of a loop. I opened Twitch to see if there's anyone streaming, and I guess Spud's up to Crisis 3. Yeah, I should send you guys over to Spud. Have fun over with A Helpless Spud. He's a cool dude. Very funny. So yeah, tomorrow is Darkroot Garden, maybe Hydra. We'll see. We'll play it as by ear. We'll do it as we go.